Well, hi, this is already week 2 of a week 8 course, Speech 203, and we will meet Wednesday, tomorrow, okay, at 4:30, same time, same place that we met last time, all right? I'll hunt up that email and either resend it to you or you can find it. We'll figure that out. What I just briefly want to do is I've made some comments to the discussions, all right, to those of you who posted, that's Steve and Kimberly. And I like what I'm seeing, okay, your discussions are fine. You've engaged them. You've done a very nice job. I feel really good about that. And I was particularly interested in, Steve had a really good story about going down to the police academy and then kind of giving a prepared speech where they wrote it out and blah, 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 and then coming back and then kind of giving more of an impromptu speech where they had just enough time to do like an outline, think about it a little bit. And he felt everybody did better on the more impromptu speech. And I really believe this is the case, and I think this is what the textbook's saying, that writing out a speech ends up causing you to be stilted, okay? Causes you to kind of think inside the box. You're confined. You can't be really at home with the audience. You're basically stuck with just reading them. You know, it's like it's not even as good as bedtime reading to your children. Okay, it's kind of boring. All right. Whereas if you have note cards, if you practice a speech, if you know what you want to say, right, but you're not trying to memorize it. All right, you're certainly not going to read it. So you have note cards. The note cards, you know, keep you organized. Note cards really just serve as an outline. They kind of tell you the order in which you're going to do something, right, the order in which you're going to present your main points, and then they remind you what your main points are, okay? And then you know the little stories to tell, you know the little anecdotes to tell, you know the little stuff to throw in there. So it becomes a lot more natural, all right, to be more impromptu, to speak from note cards rather than to be speaking from a written speech. That said, there are also people like Martin Luther King who you know, had so much experience as a preacher in that very Southern, that very African-American tradition of almost singing and speaking at the same time, and with great use of language, great use of words. Don't forget, Martin Luther King was a scholar, okay? He's an extraordinarily intelligent human being, and he knew his Bible, and he knew his history, all right? And he knew of what he spoke. So once again, he could be a comfortable speaker because he was the master of his material. And this is what really helps. Kimberly pointed out in her discussion that when she spoke about something that was closely related to her job, in which she was the professional, in which she had the knowledge, then she was quite comfortable with the training, okay? She was quite comfortable teaching her peers what she knew. And that's the way we are, all right? When I teach face-to-face, if I'm very comfortable with the material, then I'm comfortable speaking in front of the class. If I'm a little uncomfortable with it and don't know what I want to do and not well organized, then I'm nervous, okay? So it's about being organized. It's about practicing. Doesn't hurt any, okay? And it's about having done your research, knowing your material, okay? If you know your material, your speech is going to be that much better. I think that's all I need to cover now. In class on Wednesday, we'll kind of cover what's coming up. So don't forget, this is an 8-week class. Thank you for getting the discussions already and doing those. And I do want to make sure, we'll talk about this on Wednesday, that you've got Audacity working. So, hey, that's long enough for now. Thank you.